Welcome. Today I'll be talking about two of my biggest pet peeves. Sorry. I am an INTP and therefore I feel like I may be moderately capable to talk on other people's behalfs about this topic. So again, this one's going to be a short one because I've just got two pet peeves, although I have like 400 gazillion, but I think for the moment, let's just focus on two. So my first biggest pet peeve is small talk. More importantly, it's talk that you make before people want something. So personally, I'm just a person who's like, oh, if you want to say something, just be straightforward. Tell me about it. Get it over with. I do not like to prolong things, which may seem ironic because forget it. But I don't particularly like to prolong conversations because I feel like just get to the freaking point and get it over with. And I feel like most people are not like that, which makes me pretty angry. Again, I mean, that's not fair on my part because just because it makes me angry doesn't mean it's not okay. I'm just saying this is one of my biggest pet peeves. So, they come, they're like, hey, say, got A and I'm B. Like, hey, B, what's up? Like, hey, what's up? Then they'll be like, so, how's your day going? And I'll probably be like, it was fine. And that entire process just makes me want to punch people in the face. Because the worst part is, like, it's not that we don't know that people want something from us. We are very much aware of the fact that the only reason these people have approached us is so that they can ask for something. And I'm completely okay with that because some people need things, and sometimes you need external sources. So just get to the goddamn point because someday maybe I'll have to ask you for something. And if you talk to me in a small talk way, that means I will have to, when I need something, I'll actually have to go to you and then make the exact same conversation and then tell, hey, can I have, like, I don't know, this notebook of yours, for instance, if you're talking about a notebook. And it's a waste of time, it's a waste of energy, it's a waste of effort. It's just, all in all, a waste. Get to the point and tell me what the heck you want. Let me help you out, or if I can, that is. And get it over with. Stop wasting my freaking time. And the second thing, this is my second pet peeve, which I should have spoken about first. It kind of is like linked to the first one a little bit. It's passive aggressive people. Oh my Jesus. Come on, dude. Don't be so freaking passive aggressive. I mean, again, if you want something, just tell me. I'm not gonna go around trying to figure out, oh, well, I did this on summer of 2011. I don't care. Let's face facts, okay? I don't care. My mother is very passive aggressive, and sometimes she wants me to come up to her and then talk to her about stuff that which I may have done wrong, and then most of the time I don't know that I've done something wrong, and she just won't talk to me, and then I'll be like, and then I won't know what to do. So I'll be like, I don't want to spend this kind of energy and effort into it, so I'll just wait until it kind of solves on its own, which is a very bad way to go about things. Let me just say that, because apparently conflict doesn't solve on its own. So then I'll tell my mom oh, I don't really tell her anything, and she'll be like, you don't even have the this to do this, and well, for starters, I wouldn't even know that I've done something wrong, so I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, question mark. And this is something I don't get, because more than half of the times, if I screw up something, I don't realize that I've screwed up. So, still with my best friend, I don't know. I think I did something, and then she came up to me, and then she was like, she's an ESFP, by the way. So I did something, and she comes up to me, and she's like, blah blah blah. No, what? She doesn't tell me anything, and then suddenly a few days later she just blows up, and then she's just like, it was not very serious, but it was more in a jovial sense. So she just blew up, and she was just like, well, you told this person this thing, and I was like, I was not supposed to say anything, I'm sorry. So I mean, I'd say, if you get, I'm a very clear cut instructional, well, not really, like, I try to read in between the lines, and most of the time I am successful. Granted that I remember the things that I did. When I don't, then I don't bother with it. And then if someone's passive aggressive, I need to be like, okay, what did I do now? And I go back all the way, and then try to find out that little moment. And you know what's the worst part? It's that when maybe you figure out something, and then you're like, and then maybe when you figure out something, you say it, and then the person is just like, oh, I don't know, you know. So it's like, even after you come up with the energy to confront the person or the people, they try to be like, oh, well, whatever. I mean, come on, dude, I'm making an effort, you know, and I would really like it if you made the effort back. That's what I expect. Is that too much to ask for? I mean, to be honest, I find it very funny, because more than half of the time I don't know where I went wrong. And in my mind, I mean, this is not to belittle anyone or anything. It's just like, but that was so stupid. Because obviously, if it's not big enough for me to remember it, I feel like it's not worth the time or the effort. So, my beloved, sorry, I've been watching this spiritual channel lately. Anyway, so yeah, that the second part kind of made my day. That was really funny. Passive aggressive. Oof. So yeah, that was that, and those are my two kind of biggest pet peeves that like piss me off the most, and I find them very stupid. Cool. See you later, bros.